Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Jaya Shri Krishna Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Jaya Shri Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Jaya Shri Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Vallabha Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. जय ओम श्रीपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सदसी श्रीमद् अभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की। श्री वृंदावन धाम की। श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की। गंगा मई यमुना मई की। भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की। श्री श्री गौनीताय की जय। श्री श्री राधा वल्लभ की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रमयी की। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to simple devotees. All glories to simple devotees. All glories to simple devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Dhyayat Mudirayet Nasta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatir Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistikim. We continue our reading from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 24. Chapter entitles The Chanting the Song Sung by Lord Shiva. The text number 28. Ya Param Ramhasa Sakshad Trigunaj Jiva Samgitat Bhagavantam Vasudevam Prapanna Sa Priyo Hi Me Ya Param Brahmasa Sakshad Ya Param Brahmasa Sakshad Triguna Jiva Samgita Triguna Jiva Sangita Bhagavantam Vasudevam Bhagavantam Vasudevam Bhagavantam Vasudevam Prapanna sa priyo hi me Prapanna sa priyo hi me Ya param brahmasa sakshat Ya param brahmasa sakshat Trigunat jiva samgitat Triguna jiva sangitat Bhagavantam Vasudevam Bhagavantam Vasudevam Prapanna sa priyo hi me Prapanna sa priyo hi me Ya param brahmasa sakshat Triguna jiva sangita Bhavantam Vasudevam Prapanna sa priyo hi me sa priyo hi me. Sa sakshat. Yaha, anyone, param, transcendental, ramhasa, of the controller, sakshat, directly, trigunat, from the three modes of material nature, jiva sangita, the living entities called by the name jivas, Bhagavantam, unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vasudevam, unto Krishna, Prapanna, surrendered, Sa, he, Priyaha, very dear, he, undoubtedly, me, of me. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Lord Shiva continued, any person who is surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, the controller of everything, the material nature as well as the living entities, is actually very dear to me. The translation responsibly. Lord Shiva continued, any person who is surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, the controller of everything, the material nature as well as the living entities, is actually very dear to me. So it's very long purport. So purport. Now, the Lord Shiva explains the reason he has personally come before the princess. It is because of princes are dear devotees of Krishna, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 7:19. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavanamam prapadyate vasudevah sarvamiti sa mahatma sudurlava. After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes, and all that is, such a great soul is very rare. Lord Shiva is very rarely seen by common men. And similarly, a person who is fully surrendered unto Vasudeva Krishna is very rarely seen, because a person who is fully surrendered unto Supreme Lord is very rare. Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. Consequently, Lord Shiva comes especially to see the Prachetas because they were fully surrendered unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vasudeva. Vasudeva is also mentioned in the beginning of the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam in the mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Since the Vasudeva is the ultimate truth, the Lord Shiva openly proclaims that one who is the devotee of Lord Vasudeva, who is surrendered to the Lord Krishna, is actually very dear to him. Lord Vasudeva, Krishna, is worshipable not only by ordinary living entities, but by demigods like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, and others. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutas Stuvanti Divyai Stavai. Śrīmad Bhāgavatam 12 Canto Chapter 13 Text number 1. Krishna is worshipped by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Varuna, Indra, Chandra, all of the demigods. That is also a situation for the devotees. Indeed, one who takes to Krishna consciousness immediately becomes very dear to anyone who is simply finding out and beginning to understand what Krishna consciousness actually is. Similarly, all the demigods are also trying to find out who is the actually surrendered to Lord Vasudeva. Because the Prachetas were surrendered to Vasudeva, Lord Shiva willingly came forth to see them. Lord Vasudeva or Krishna is described in Bhagavad Gita as Purushottama. Actually, he is the enjoyer and the supreme, the Uttama as well. He is the enjoyer of everything, the Prakriti and the Purusha. Being influenced by the three modes of material nature, the living entity tries to dominate the material nature, but actually he is not the Purusha, enjoyer or Prakriti, but a Prakriti, as described in Śrīmad Bhāgavad Gita 7.5. Apareyam itistvan anyat prakritim vidhime param. Thus, the jiva or the living entity is actually a Prakriti or the material or the marginal energy of the Supreme Lord. Being associated with the material energy, he tries to lord it over the material nature. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 15.7. Mamai bamso jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha mama manas sastanindriyani prakriti stani karshati. The living entity is in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which includes the mind. By endeavoring to dominate the material nature, the living entity simply struggles hard for existence. Indeed, he struggles too hard to enjoy himself that he cannot even enjoy the material resources. Thus, he sometimes called Prakriti or Jiva, for he is situated in the marginal potency. The living entity is covered by the three modes of material nature. He is called Jiva Samgita. There are two kinds of living entities. One is called Kshara and other is called Akshara. Kshara refers to those who have fallen down and became conditioned, and Akshara refers to those who are not conditioned. The vast majority of the living entity in the spiritual world are Akshara. They are in the position of Brahmana, pure spiritual existence. Brahman, sorry. They are different from those who are being conditioned by the three modes of material nature. Being above the both Kshara and Akshara, the Lord Krishna, the Vasudeva is described in Śrīmad Bhāgavad Gita 15.18 as a Purushottama. The impersonalist may say that Vasudeva is impersonal Brahman, but actually the impersonal Brahman is subordinate to Lord Krishna. as also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 14:27, Brahmano hi pratishtha aham, that Krishna is the source of impersonal Brahman, is also confirmed in Brahma Samhita, yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti. The impersonal Brahman is nothing but the effulgence of the bodily rays of Krishna. And those bodily rays are innumerable, there are innumerable universes floating. In those bodily rays, there are innumerable universes floating. Thus, in all respects, Vasudeva, Krishna is the Supreme Lord. And Lord Shiva is very satisfied with those who are completely surrendered to Him. Complete surrender is desired by Lord Krishna, as He indicated in the last chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja. The word sakshat means directly, is very significant. There are many so-called devotees, but actually they are only karmis and jnanis. For they are not directly devotees of Lord Krishna. The karmis sometimes offer results of their activities to Lord Vasudeva, and this offering is called karma arpanam. Those are considered to be fruitive activities. For the karmis considered Lord Vishnu to be one of the demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma. Because they consider Lord Vishnu to be at same level as the demigods, they contend that the surrendering to the demigods is as good as surrendering unto Vasudeva. This contention is denied herein because if it were true, Lord Shiva would have said that surrender unto Him, Lord Vasudeva. Lord Vishnu or Lord Brahma is the Lord Vasudeva, Lord Vishnu or Brahma is the same. However, Lord Shiva does not say this, because He Himself surrenders unto Vasudeva, and whoever else surrenders unto Vasudeva is very, very dear to Him. This is expressed herein openly. The conclusion is that the devotee of Lord Shiva is not dear to Lord Shiva, but a devotee of Krishna is very dear to Lord Shiva. Wow. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitanmena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Utaha Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakham Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vevacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Wow, what a wonderful purport Prabhupada's putting forward here. So here, following the instruction of their father, Prachetas, so the Prachinivari is the father of Prachetas. He has instructed them to go and perform austerity in order to purify yourself so you can populate or take the ashram, Grihastha ashram, and populate the universe. This is the pastime is taking place in the beginning of the creation. So being a very nice sons, they are following the order of their father. The Prachetas has gone now to perform a austerity, and they have reached the very secluded and beautiful place, the lake, or I think it's known. It's like a bay. Prabhupada also mentioned in the purport. They have gone there, and they're just about to perform a austerity. And Lord Shiva, being very wonderful devotee, and being very pleased by the action of the Prachetas, he has come there by his mercy to show the mercy unto the Prachetas and instruct them to how they can actually please Lord Vasudeva or Krishna. So this is where we are at. So now the Lord Shiva has appeared and is speaking to Prachetas. Prachetas, so he just about to instruct, just about to narrate the Rudra Gita, is popularly known as Rudra Gita. This Rudra Gita, Lord Shiva discloses at the end of when after finishing the whole entire this Rudra Gita, the prayers, so this prayer was offered by all the Prachetas when they were ordered by Lord Brahma to propagate, to create. So this prayer that Lord Shiva is just about to recite to Prachetas, there's about 45 verses, is the same prayer. Lord Shiva says, when all the Prachetas were ordered to create, this is in text 73 of this same chapter, when all the Prachetas were ordered to create by Lord Brahma, we, including Lord Shiva, is saying, we chanted these prayers in praise of Supreme Personality of Godhead and became completely free from all ignorance. Thus, we were able to create different types of living entities. So, how fortunate we are. We are able to hear those wonderful prayers that were offered by the Prajapatis, all the great personalities in the creation of the beginning of the creation. The same prayer we are able to sit and hear. So this is the from text number 23 to 68 is the Rudra Gita. That's the same prayer is being narrated by Lord Shiva. This is to glorify the personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. So in this verse, Lord Shiva is telling Prachetas, I am very pleased with who? With them. Why? Because they are surrendered to Vasudeva. What's the verse? Bhagavantam Vasudevam. Lord Shiva is saying, I am more pleased to see the devotees of Lord Vasudeva. This is what Lord Shiva is telling them. Because the Prachetas were pleasing and they were devotees of Vasudeva, Krishna. And in the purport, Srila Prabhupada's long purport mentions the verse. He starts with the verse. Lord Krishna is saying that Bahunam Janmanam Ante. This is in the chapter 7, text 19. That after many births, having repeated taken birth, Bahunam Janmanam Ante, at the end, Jnanavanamam Prapadate, those who are in knowledge, Vasudevam Sarvam Iti, they will consider, they will worship Vasudeva as all in all. Samahatma Sudurlabha. That Mahatma, that great soul is Sudurlabha. Durlabha means rare. Su, the prefix, means very rare. That Mahatma, that's Prabhupada's mentioning this verse. So, those who are surrendered to Vasudeva are very, very rare. Sudurlabha. Sab Mahatma Sudurlabha. Same, Prabhupada again quotes another verse referring to Vasudeva, saying, Om, in the very beginning, the very first line of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam begins with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. The word Vasudeva has multiple meanings. One meaning is that the Vasudeva is the son of Vasudeva, it's also known as Vasudeva. Another meaning of Vasudeva is one who is all pervading. That is Vasudeva. How he is pervading? Through the expansion of as a Paramatma. He is pervading, he is in every living entity, he is in every atom. So his another name of Lord Krishna, one who is pervading, is Vasudeva. So Prabhupada mentions Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Another beautiful prayer, one of my favorite prayers of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Srila Prabhupada's quotes in this purport, is that how all the demigods are praying, worshipping the Supreme Personality of Krishna, Vasudeva. Prabhupada quotes this verse from 11th canto, chapter 13, text number 1, which begins with Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutas Tuvanti Stavai Dibyai Stavai Vedai Sangha Pada Padukamai Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyana Avastita Tad Gatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Na Vidhu Sura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Beautiful verse, huh? So in this verse, Sutta Goswami is saying, Yam Brahma. Who's Brahma? Lord Brahma, the first created being. So who are the personalities they are worshipping Lord Vasudeva? Yam Brahma. So Brahma is Varuna. So he's mentioned Yam Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra, Maruta. These are all prominent demigods in the universal affairs. The demigods are in charge for managing the universal affairs, administrators. So these are great personalities: Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra, Maruta. Stuvanti Dibyai Stavai. Stuvanti means praying, stuti. The word comes from stuti. Dibyai, divine. Stavai. Stava is, there's a slight difference. There's a stuti. Stuti means the prayers that we narrate those prayers offered by a great personality, we narrate the same prayers, is called stuti. When stava is referred, is to those prayers that are actually not created, but spontaneously offering to the Lord as from their heart, pure heart, is called stava. So what are they doing? They stuvanti divyai stavai vedai saanga. All the Vedas, their angas, the limbs, or the Vedas, the Puranas, Upanishads. Vedai sanga padakrama. Padakrama is very krama is in line, one after another, beautiful. Pada means also means the verses. Padakrama, beautifully narrated, beautiful verses. Upanishadair gayanti yam samaga. And these are narrated, beautifully sung. Samaga is the chanters of Samaveda. They're narrating this beautiful verse. They are praising through the beautiful verses. Dhyana avastita stena tad gatena manasa. See, all the sages, the goal of all the sages, what is the goal? Is the Lord, upon whom all the sages perform their austerity, is the goal, the personality of Godhead. Pasyanti yam yoginaha yasyantam nabidhu. The glories of that personality which has no end. Yasya antam. Nabidhu. Bidhu means knowing. So, the yasyantam nabidhu sura asura gana. Both combine, all the demigods and the demons. They even don't know the end of this glorious personality. Yasyantam nabidhu sura suragana devaya tasmai namaha. Sutta Goswami offering the obeisance to such a great personality, Lord Vasudeva. Is what Srila Prabhupada is mentioning this verse in the purport. Now, there is mentioned what? Brahma, Varuna, Rudra, Maruta, Indra. I thought maybe I'll just take few prayers offered by these personalities in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam or different places so we'll just so first in the list was Lord Brahma. Again, Brahma is also saying the same thing what Lord Shiva is saying, that Vasudeva or Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. This prayer, as we also commonly know as Brahma Samhita, where Lord Brahma says Ishvaraha Paramaha Krishnaha Satchid Ananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. What is he saying? Ishvara means controller. Paramaha Krishna, the great is Krishna. His form is Satchid Ananda Vigraha. Anadi, he who has no cause, yet he is the cause of everything. Adi Govinda. His name is Govinda. He is Sarva Karana Karanam. He is the cause of all causes. This is Brahmaji's prayer. Another prayer, beautiful prayer, Brahmaji offers in the same Brahma Samhita in text 51. Agnir mahi gaganamambu marudishascha kalas tatatma manasi jagat trayani yasmad bhavanti vivavanti visanti yamcha govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. Again, Lord Brahma is saying the demigods like Agni, the elements like Agni, fire, Mahi means earth, Gagana means the sky, Ambu, water, Marud, air, Disa, directions, Kala, the time, Atma, the living beings, Manasa, mind, Jagatrayani means all three worlds. He is the creator. He says, Yasmad Bhavanti. Everything is coming from him. Bhavanti means emanating. He is the creator. Bhivavanti. He is also maintainer. And Bishanti. He is also the destroyer, annihilator. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Again, Brahmaji is saying, Govinda, I worship. You are the Supreme Personality Godhead. Now, next on the list is Varuna. Who is Varuna? Yes. As I mentioned in the beginning, the demigods, different demigods, are responsible. They are in charge of certain elements. So Varuna is in charge of water. So he is in charge. And once Nanda Maharaj, the father of Lord Krishna, was bathing in Jamuna. It so happened that he was bathing on the Dwadasi day, in a time that it was not really auspicious. So he was bathing. So the servants of Varuna took Nanda Maharaj to Varuna, the kingdom of Varuna. And knowing this, Lord Krishna, when he found out my Varuna, the servants of Varuna has taken my father to Varuna Loka, then Lord Krishna actually goes there. This is in the 10th canto of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, in the chapter 28. It's mentioned, the whole pastime is mentioned there. So Lord Krishna goes in there. When Lord Krishna goes, he's there in front of Varuna, and Lord Varuna is offering a prayer. So I'll just narrate a couple of the prayers that was narrated by Varuna. He says, Adyame nibrito deho. He's saying, Adya means today. Nibrito deho, my body. Deha means body. My body, my existence, that I'm in this body, but my existence today has become purified. I have achieved this most today by having your darshan, your presence in front of me. He's saying, my existence in this form has been successful. Why? Because Lord Krishna has now appeared there. Adhyame nivrito deho adhya eva artho adhigata prabho. He's saying, Oh Lord, the goal of my life, artha, has been now successful because I am able to have your presence. So he says, now my body has fulfilled its function. Indeed, now the goal of my life is achieved, O Lord. Those who accept your lotus feet, O Personality of Godhead, can transcend the path of material existence. This is one of the prayers that was offered by Varuna to Lord Krishna. Another one. Chapter 10, chapter 20, sorry, Canto 10, chapter 28, text number 6. Namastubhyam bhagavate brahmane paramatmane nayatra shruyate maya loka srishti vikalpana. Namastubhyam bhagavate. He's praying, he's paying his obeisances. To who? Krishna. Brahmane Paramatmane. You are the absolute truth, and you are the all-pervading Paramatma. Brahmane Paramatmane. Nayatra sruyate maya. You are not under the control of this illusory energy. Loka srishti vikalpana. You are the srishti. Loka means the planetary system. Srishti means creator. You are the creator of the universes. My obeisance unto you, O Supreme Personality Godhead, the absolute truth, the Supreme Soul, within whom there is no trace of illusory energy, which orchestrates the creation of this world. So the Brahma is saying what? He is the creator. Shiva is saying what? Lord Vasudeva is creator. So we accept the instructions given to us by these great personalities. It's just now Sukadeva Goswami and the Vyasa has put in the Bhagavatam for us to understand, yes, all these great personality, what are they saying? Please worship Lord Vasudeva. Simple. Another beautiful person. Who's another one in the list? Yam, Brahma, Varuna. Next is Indra. Let's hear Indra's prayer. This is the prayer that Indra offered when Lord Krishna, after lifting the Govardhan hill, because the Nanda Maharaj wanted to perform Indra Yagya, but Lord Krishna says no, because Indra had a little bit of pride in him, and Lord Krishna actually made Govardhan hill to be worshipped, and in the form that Krishna actually expanded as a Govardhan hill. And so story, I mean, you all know the story. Then the Indra, pours, sends the rain and then tries to flood the Braj. But Lord Krishna lifts the Govardhan hill with a little tiny finger for 7 days. And then Indra realizes, what mistake I have made. Now, this is my Lord. So Indra prays. This is in the Canto 10, chapter 27, text number 10. Namastubhyam bhagavate purushaya mahatmane Vasudeva Krishnaya. Again, Vasudev. Lord Shiva is saying Vasudev. Krishna. Varuna is saying Krishna. And Lord Indra is also saying Vasudeva Krishnaya. Satvaya Pataye Namaha. Namastubhyam bhagavate. Namas means my obeisances. Tubhyam unto you, O Bhagavan, O Bhagavate, O Krishna. Purushaya Mahatmane. You are the greatest. You are the Purusha, the greatest personality. Vasudeva Krishna. Satvaya Pataye Namaha. Satvatam Pataye Namaha. Means Satvatam is the referring to Yadu dynasty. He is the Lord of the Yadus. Pataye Namaha. Obeisance unto you, O Supreme Personality Godhead, the Great Soul, who are all pervading, who is residing in everyone's heart. My obeisances unto you, Krishna, the chief of the Yadu dynasty. Yadu dynasty. This is Indra's prayer. Another prayer, beautiful prayer, next verse in the same chapter. In the text 6. Pita guru tvam jagato adhiso durattaya kala uttamat danda hitaya ichhaya tanubhi samihase. Manam vidhunam jagat isa maninam. Pita. He's saying, Pita, you are the father. Guru, you are the original spiritual master. Tvam jagatam adhiso, you are the lord of the, adhisa means the lord. Jagat means the world. Durattaya, you are Durattaya Kala. You are insurmountable time. Kala means time. Utpata Danda, you are also a superintendent for punishing through your karma and danda. Hitaya Ichhaya Tanubhi Samhase, for the benefit of others. Hitaya means the benefit of in all the sages and personalities and devotees. Tanubhi Samhase, you accept different types of forms. You appear to protect the devotees in different avatars. That's what it means, or in other words. Hitaya Ichhaya Tanubhi Samhase Manam Vidhumnam. Manam, those who have pride. Lord Indra is praying because now he has a pride. What is he saying here? Manam, you come to subdue the man or the pride, like myself, Lord Indra is saying. Manam vidhumnam jagat isa. We think that we are the lords. To teach us that lesson, maninam, you come down to teach us. Don't be proud. You are a simple. So who was it? Now we have Brahma, Indra, Varuna, we heard. Now is Rudra, Lord Shiva. Let's read a couple of verses from the Rudra Gita we just mentioned. The Rudra Gita that Lord Shiva is going to narrate for next. There's a couple of verses I was going to read. So, Lord Shiva says, Nama Pankaja Nabhaya. You might have heard this verse from Kunti Devi's prayers again. Nama Pankaja Nabhaya. Bhutaya Sukshmendriyatmane. Vasudeva Santaya Kutasthaya Sorojise. Again, Lord Shiva again saying Vasudevaya, Lord Krishna. Nama Pankajinavaya. I offer my obeisances to that personality from for whose navel the lotus is emanating. In the lotus, who comes? Brahma, right? From the navel of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu in the Lord Brahma. So Lord Shiva is paying obeisances to that Lord personality. So Nava Pankajinavaya Bhutaya Sukshmendriyatmane. That the Lord Sukshma Indriya Atmane means He is the origin of all the sense objects, that it comes from Him. Vasudeva Santaya. Santaya means very peaceful. Lord Vasudeva, that personality who is all-pervading, is Santa, very peaceful. Kutastha Swarochase. My dear Lord, you are the origin of the creation by virtue of the lotus flower, which sprouts from your navel. You are the supreme controller of the senses and the sense objects. You are also the all-pervading Vasudeva. You are most peaceful, and because of your self-emanated existence, you are not disturbed by 6 transformations. Do you know what the 6 transformations are? Lord is not in the subjugated by 6 transformations. Yes, Mati. Sorry? Okay. Not quite. Your birth is one of them, yes? Yes. So sixth transformation is birth, growing, and then? Byproduct, that the body actually able to produce another body, that's byproduct, yes? Dwindling. Yes, staying for a while and then dwindle, and finally death. So these are the 6 changes that everybody goes through. What Lord Shiva is saying? Lord is not subjugated to these 6 changes. That's the another one, very beautiful verse. Etad rupam anudheyam atma suddham adhisiddham tad bhakti yogo bhavat abhaya swadharma anushtitam. My dear Lord, those who desire to purify their existence must always engage in meditation upon your lotus feet. As described above, those who are serious about executing their occupational duty, who want freedom from must take the process of bhakti yoga. Lord Shiva is saying. So how the Lord is pleased? By bhakti yoga, performing devotional service. So we heard the prayers from Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra. Yes? What are all they saying? If you just put everybody's prayer, what are they saying? Yes, Vasudevam Sarvamiti. Vasudeva is everything. Vasudeva, everything that's coming coming from Lord Vasudeva. The last one is Maruta. Now, I tried to research some prayers from Marutas, but I couldn't really find. But do you know who Marutas are? Maruts? Yes? Maruts are very special demigods. Actually, they were born from the womb of Diti. All the demoniac lineage comes from Diti. They are born in the lineage of Diti, in a family of like Asura or demon. But they become demigods. Do you want to hear the story? Very short. When the Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, they were sons of Diti. The husband is Kashyapa, and then Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha are sons of Diti. So Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu were killed by Lord Vishnu, or in the different forms. One came in Varaha, he killed Hiranyaksha, and in the form of Nrsimhadev, he killed Hiranyakashipu. Diti, knowing that actually Indra was the cause, Indra had invited the Lord, Lord has taken different form because Indra's endeavor. So he is the cause of my son's death. So Diti is thinking this way. So now I want a son who can kill Indra. So thinking this way, now how do I do this? So what she does is, this is in this whole narration is described in the 6th canto, chapter 18 of the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. So what she does is she pleases her husband, Kashyapa. So she pleases by serving him so much that Kashyapa was so pleased, he promised her a benediction. At that moment, she asked for this benediction. She said, my dear husband, please give me, now my Indra has caused my sons to be dead. Please give me a son that is going to kill. He's powerful, so he can kill Indra. Now Kashyapa, knowing this, he regretted that he gave this benediction. Because how can he create a son and then kill Indra? Killing Indra is a very exalted demigod that Lord has placed him to take charge of universal affair. He is prominent demigod. How can it be killed? So now he has given this benediction that yes, he will grant her wish, but so he said, okay, it is possible, but it's conditional. You will have, if you want to have a son that who is going to kill Indra, you need to follow a brata called Pumsaban Brata. It's mentioned in the Pumsaban Brata is mentioned in the chapter 19 of the 6th canto. You will have to follow. That brata is for worshipping. Whole thing is pleasing Lord Vishnu. Huh? Just give me a second. So you can have a son, but you'll have to follow this brata, vow of pleasing Lord Vishnu. Very strictly. Yeah? If somehow, if you're not able to follow this vow, then what will happen is that the son that's going to be born of you is going to be in favor of Indra. Right? So she said, yes, I will do anything. I will follow your instruction. And then he gives instruction. I'll just read it. Very nice, very, very practical. It's some of the things he told us to do. It's very applicable to even for us to follow. Some of the things so he says, my dear wife, to follow this vow, the first one, he says, do not be violent or cause harm to anyone. That's the first instruction. Do not curse anyone. Do not speak lie. Do not cut your nail or hair. Do not touch impure things like skulls and bones. This is the from 6th canto, chapter 18, verse 48. Kashyapa Muni continued, my dear gentle wife, never enter water while bathing. Means bathe, simply just dig water and do not enter into onto the body of water. Never be angry. Do not even speak or associate with the wicked people. Never wear clothes that have not been properly washed. Do not put on garland that has already been worn by someone else. Never eat leftover food. In other words, eat fresh food. Never eat prasad offered to a goddess Kali, because this process is worshipping Lord Vishnu. Generally, when we offer a prasad to Kali, it's the things that are offered, like liquor or even flesh. So therefore, he says, avoid those. Do not eat anything brought or touched by a Shudra, nor anything seen by a woman in her menstrual period. Do not drink water by joining a palm. I'm not sure why that it was. It says, after eating, you should not go out on the street without having washed your mouth, hands, and feet. You should not go out in the evening or with your hair loose. Nor should you go out unless you are properly decorated with ornaments. You should not leave the house unless you are very grave and sufficiently covered. So in other words, properly wear dressed. Shouldn't be just going out with a... You should not lie down without having washed your feet or without being purified, nor wet feet with your head pointing to west or north. In other words, when you're sleeping, that you should not be having your head towards west or north. You should not lie naked or with another woman or during the sunrise and sunset, which is generally as sandhyas. We should not be sleeping during just when the sun rises in Brahma Muhurta time or when the sun sets. Should not be sleeping. Put on the washed clothes, being always pure and being adorned with the turmeric, sandalwood pulp, and other auspicious items. Before breakfast, you should worship cow, Brahmana, goddess of fortune, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead. With the flower garland, sandalwood pulp, and ornaments and other paraphernalia, a woman following this vow should worship a woman who have sons and who has husband who are living. The pregnant wife should worship her husband and offer him prayers, should meditate upon him, thinking he is the suitable for her, suitable in her womb. So like that, he gives all this. So this is just some of the vows he's explained to follow. And then he gives the whole prayers that should be praying for the worshipping of Lord Vishnu. So then what happens is he strictly follows this instruction that was given to him by Kashyapa. But knowing this, that now the Diti is just about to give a child who's going to kill Indra. Indra knew this. He found out. So what he does, he comes and serves Diti very nicely. Now remember, Diti and Aditi. So Aditi's lineage is all the demigods. The Diti's lineage is all the demons. But Diti and Aditi both are sisters. So what is he doing? In other words, he's serving her, his auntie. So he serves to this nicely. He comes and serves. And so what is his motive was to actually destroy what's in her womb. That was his motive. That, okay, now somebody's going to come that's going to kill me. That was his motive. So then, it so happened by the arrangement of the providence that she fell asleep. She had dinner, but she did not wash her hand or feet after eating. She was so tired. This vow was meant to be followed for a whole 1 year. So after a while she became tired and weak. So finding this moment, Indra enters into her womb, because all the demigods have this siddhi, as that they can become as smallest and smaller, and using that siddhi power, Lord Indra enters into the womb of Diti. And what he does? He divides the embryo into 7 parts, and further each into 7. So 7 into 7? 49. However, because this brata was followed to worship Lord Vishnu actually protected these. And they were born, they came out. Indra could not kill them. So as Kashyapa had promised that yes, you will have a son, but if you don't follow this vow I have given to you, the process, then they will become a favorable to demigods. So when they were born, these were the Maruts. 49 Maruts were born from Diti. Same question, when the Parikshit Maharaj was, the Sukadeva Goswami was describing the lineage of all the demons. When it came to Maruts, because Maruta was born from Diti, then Maharaj Parikshit asked, how come these Maruts who were actually born from Diti, they have become a demigods? So this is how this story was narrated by Sukadeva Goswami to Maharaj Parikshit. And so these demigods now become a Maruts. So 49 demigods has now becomes now, after they were born, Lord Indra tells Diti, Janti, that yes, you wanted a son to kill me, but now you have 49 sons. And as per the vow, that she just missed one particular thing, that she was not able to follow the vow. Kashyapa had told him, if you follow strictly, you will have a son who will gonna kill you. But if you miss one, that the sons who are gonna born from you become friends. So that's why the Maruts become a demigods. And the Maruts they're in charge of, I think, wind gods. So that's how the Marutas came into existence. So Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutas Stuvanti Dibya Istavai. So this is I could not find any, the reference that I didn't have a time to find. But all these demigods saying, what are they saying? Worship Vasudeva, Krishna. He's the Supreme Personality Godhead. So I would like to end here, just to ask any questions, comments, corrections for. Yes, Madhji.
Thank you for such an extensive class. For someone who has a very simple mind, as I've proven, I need to stick to the core of the verse, which is that Lord Shiva is saying that anyone who is surrendered to Krishna, who is the controller of everything, is dear to him. So, can you return to that a little bit more, please?
Okay. So the question is that in the verse, Lord Shiva is saying that anyone who is a devotee of Vasudeva, Krishna, is also dear to me. I am very dear to me. Rather, those who are worshipping me as Lord Shiva or all, I am more pleased at those who are worshipping Vasudeva. That's what Lord Shiva is saying. Because Lord Shiva understands the full who is Krishna, who is Vasudeva. Krishna is the Supreme Personality Godhead. Everything comes from him. He is the creator, he is the maintainer, he is the destroyer. So Lord knows that, Lord Shiva knows that. So those who are, those who are worshipping demigods are worshipping a indirect form of the Lord. They're not really directly worshipping a Lord. What Lord Shiva is saying, that if you worship the demigods, it's better if you worship the Lord Vasudeva of Krishna, then I am more pleased, because that is the ultimate the aim or duty of our goal should be worshipping Vasudeva. Therefore, Lord Shiva is saying, if you worship Vasudeva, I am also pleased. As I understand, that's what my understanding is. Thank you. Yes, Prabhuji. Mm-hmm.
So how is that? How is that? And then why did he have to then fight for this devotee against Krishna himself, if that was the case?
So, okay, trying to understand your question. So you're saying that Lord Shiva is more pleased?
In the purport,
yeah.
the last line,
Mm-hmm.
It's probably where Prabhupada says that the devotees of Krishna
Mm-hmm.
are more dear to Lord Shiva than his own devotees.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that the case? Because he had to fight for one of his devotees against Krishna.
Mm-hmm. So, as I understand your question correctly, that Lord Shiva's devotees, Lord Shiva is saying here that he's more dear and then those who are worshipping Lord Krishna. And in the event of Banasur, who actually was a devotee of Lord Krishna, and then when the battle took place between Banasur and Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva had to take the side of Banasur to fight against Krishna. So how does that I think same question was asked by Parikshit Maharaj to Sukadeva Goswami, that how is this possible? That Lord Shiva is the devotee of Krishna, now he's fighting against him. Now, one of the quality of Lord Shiva, as I understand, is he's easily pleased. He's Ashutosh. Sometimes it so happens that when these the great demons and the personality, they want special powers and a special benediction, they worship Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva, in the case of Banasur, when he pleased Lord Shiva by his prayers and in the more that he had 1,000 hand. Yeah, and he was able to please Lord Shiva by his musical talent. He was able to, because Lord Shiva loves music, and through he pleased Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva in return asked Banasura to ask for the benediction. In that benediction, Banasura asks, okay, so give me a benediction that whenever there is a difficulty in my kingdom, you protect my kingdom, in other words, he says. You will have to protect my kingdom, or including us, all the citizens. So you take over, you take charge. So when the Banasura, this whole story goes, the fight took place between Banasura and Lord Krishna in the event of when Pradyumna, there's marriage, this whole long story there. So the Banasura fights against Krishna. Now, at that time, Banasura says, now I'm in fighting, I'm in trouble. As promised, you have to fight against Krishna. So that's the story, as I understand, is that Lord Shiva gave that benediction that he will protect his devotee, and therefore he had to fight against Lord Krishna. Yes, Krishna. Yes. Okay, comment and 3 questions. Okay, fire away. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He cut them into 49 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Then Diti gave birth and 50 children came out, including Indra.
Yes. Okay. I'm to be corrected. Yes. When the Indra had divided the embryo of Diti, they became 49. And because Indra was also in the womb, so the 50th was Indra. He also comes out from the womb of Aditi. So yes, in other words, yes, correct, yes.
And then my first question is that why did the Varuna surrealistic Maharaj, because it was an inauspicious time, but Varuna is in charge of water, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So the question is why the Nanda Maharaj was taken by Varuna's servant to... Our Acharyas explains that, see, every demigods who are serving, they know the Lord. The Lord is come now, right, to the planet, the earthly planet. So they want to also have the audience, right? Of course, this is a pastime that's been taking place. But the original, the desire that our Acharya explained, that Varuna also wanted to have the audience of Lord Krishna in his kingdom. Therefore, this whole pastime takes place. Yes, it so happens that the Nanda Maharaj was bathing in the inauspicious time in Jamuna. Then the Varuna's servants take him there. But the real desire was that Lord wanted Varuna wanted to see Lord in the kingdom. That's why this whole pastime takes place. I mean, for example, if any of us go there and try to bathe in auspicious time, we may not get that opportunity to go into Varuna Loka. Yeah, but because Varuna wanted, he was looking for an opportunity. How can I have the Lord in my kingdom? How can I have the audience of the Lord? That's why the whole thing took place.
Why does she need to wash feet after eating? Because we eat with the hands.
Yes, very good question. Question is that in the process given by Kashyapa to Diti, that one of the process was that he has to one who has to wash hands and feet and mouth when eating, or when did you say? After eating, right? Yeah. So the question is, why feet? Hands and mouth we can understand. So why feet? Krishna is saying. Well, that's the process given. I'm not 100% sure. I'll be honest. That why feet also, as I can assume that the hands, mouth, the whole body, these are the exposed, you eat with your hands, it's dirty, you engage your mouth to eat prasadam, it also becomes contaminated, and then possibly while eating there may be drops, something that might fall into your feet, let's also get that wash also. So that's my assumption. Anyone might wanted to add something to that question?
Just in response to this previous question,
Yeah.
I have to add, Maharaji, she found that Lord Shiva engaged in the battle to glorify
Lord Krishna. He knew he was going to be defeated, but in order to...
Yes, another reason, yes, that's that the Lord Shiva wanted to glorify the Lord. Lord Shiva is glorifying Krishna. He said, I am also subordinate. I am also not the supreme controller. I can be defeated by the Lord. That's another reason that Lord Shiva has taken. Yes, thank you. Yes, Krishna, what's your third question? Yes, the question is what are the roles of the Maruts when they became friends with Indra? Then they take charge of, as I understand, the elements of wind, the air. They have some roles there to manage as the universal administrators. So Maruts take the role in that one. Yeah, thank you. All right. Grantaraj Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Radha Vallabha ki jai, Lord Shiva ki jai, Prachitas ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Krishna, you want to turn that off?